Jaylen Warren last season, 149 rush attempts, 785 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, had an additional 61 receptions on 74 targets for 370 through the air and 0 touchdowns through the air. Thoughts on Jaylen Warren?
split split backfield, right? This is Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears all over again.
2.0.
So
Yeah.
the thing the thing that scares me about Jaylen Warren in particular is with how the Steelers offense, right? Their new offensive coordinator is
Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith. Okay. Arthur Smith doesn't really throw the ball to the running back all too often. Now, Jaylen can run the ball for sure, but he is not necessarily going to catch the ball like he did last year. So those 61 receptions, I don't think you're going to see that again. I think you're going to see something closer to 48 to 52. So some of this production, I think, is automatically going to drop. Now, I do believe that the Steelers are going to run the crap out of the football, regardless of who's under center for them. So I think there's going to be plenty of opportunity there. It's just a matter of, do you have a 5'8"? I mean, he's 215. He's not that slight of frame. But Najee's in a contract year. We'll get to him in a little bit. We're going to focus on Jaylen Warren. Sorry. I don't see it as much. I'm passing on Warren.
So not only is he probably playing a second fiddle, if not, he's not playing first fiddle, right? Like we can all agree to that. If he's not playing second fiddle, he's certainly not playing first fiddle behind Najee. And then couple that with the schedule that Pittsburgh has. No, thank you.
Kevin brought up a really good point on who the offensive coordinator is here, right? With Arthur Smith. I think we can all agree that Bijan Robinson, better running back, better catcher of the football than Jaylen Warren as far as a receiving back goes, right? Like very few running backs have that same kind of skill set as Bijan Robinson, right there. Bijan was very frustrating for fantasy last season, right? And that was because you had so much of this split type of work between Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson. I think we see very similar to that this season, where if you go Najee, you go Jaylen Warren, you're just going to be frustrated as to which one to try and put into your lineup, and ultimately you'll probably end up picking wrong in a lot of those situations. I know that Jaylen Warren is certainly a fantasy darling out there this season, and a lot of folks have him as a sleeper type of deal and being the guy to target, and a lot of upside there. I'm just not necessarily seeing this, right? As far as the opportunities go, this is going to be at best a 50-50 split to it, and I don't know that we're necessarily see that. I think this is probably more of a 60-40 split with Najee getting the bulk there.